Pogo got an absolute flying start, hung right though slightly out of the gate, soon corrected. Entscheiden's driven right up there, and on the wide outside Happy powers away well, cutting across now together with Naval Crown. They both bounced, really bounced from their wide draws, and are now able to move to the front. He's done so well. Naval Crown's got to the lead, if a little keen. Pogo followed them by Happy Power. They remain prominent. Third Kingdom's in fourth place as they race towards the first bend. Masabi's towards the inside, Songline and Casa Creed together with Cold Front all mass up in behind them. Off the pace at the moment is Thunder Moon, so too is Happy Romance on the inside running rail. Behind Casa Creed is Entscheiden, a little bit outpaced and short of room. Laura Cyan now makes some progress. Rohan will have to come from way off the pace as they now streak into the home straight, and Naval Crown taking up a narrow advantage here from Pogo in second place. They straighten inside the final 2 furlongs. Naval Crown from Pogo. After these we've got Happy Romance trying to stay on together with Happy Power. Down the outside, Songline for Japan getting involved. Casa Creed coming home strongly as well from off the pace. It's all change late. Happy Romance joined by Songline. Casa Creed trying to join in with them as well. Songline in the middle of the 3 goes to the line. Songline for Japan again. Casa Creed, oh, another 3 strides. Would have got there, but not tonight. Happy Romance ran a fantastic race in behind those. Lord Cyan came further back in the field. Rohan passed quite a few, so too did Horoscope from the back end of the field, but Songline is home for Christophe Lemaire, who won with authority and has won again here, much more narrowly. Songline by a neck or so. It does look from that as though Casa Creed may well have got second, but of course we can't see Happy Romance's head over on the far side. What a race she ran. They were clear of Laura Cyan this side and Pogo on the far side. Then Happy Power 6th, Rohan 7th, in 8th place was Cold Front. Further back Masabi, they were followed by Horoscope, and then Naval Crown, who weakened right out of it. Entscheiden, we didn't see anything at all from Entscheiden tonight. And Third Kingdom also right at the back end of the field. And you feel there could be more to come, but it's Japan again. Songline, Christophe Lemaire's night so far.
Lemaire at the double. It's an intercontinental trifecta here in the 1351. Japan beats Great Britain and the United States of America, but no doubt those familiar silks of Sunday Racing Company Limited are in front, and Songline had the toughness, had the stamina, had the tenacity, thread the eye of a needle and got there to win on the line. Another finely judged ride.
You know, they were going at an honest pace early on. When you see the horses that were setting that pace, Pogo and Naval Crown, they backed up pretty readily. And Songline, while maybe she doesn't have the biggest turn of foot, I like that she was involved. She was relatively close, and that stamina did come into play. I thought it really worked out for her. Casa Creed, unfortunate for the Americans. I thought it was an incredible run down the center of the lane, and as John Hunt alluded to, maybe another jump may have gotten up in time.
I think he was just a little bit behind Songline as well. His just natural placement early wasn't as close as Songline's was, and he was waiting for a hole. If you saw, he was just buried in between horses. And watch the replay, you can see his bright pink silks. He had to wait for that. When we were talking about moving early, he wasn't able to do that, whereas Songline got a little bit better trip. And Matt, at least this shows us that you can win from on the pace or off the pace.
They love racing in Japan, you know, in case you hadn't gathered.
They're doing quite well, aren't they? Talk about a run for the Japanese contingent over the past, what, let's say 3 to 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they really, all the horses are firing on the biggest stages internationally, and the scary thing is they still have a number of big horses left to come tonight.
Tremendous ride again from Christophe Lemaire, doing it in different fashion this time. Casa Creed, Louis Sayers for Bill Mott in second. Bill will be responsible for Art Collector in the Saudi Cup later. And these silks of Sunday racing, you'd think they've won so many big races across the globe. Well, they'd all come alike, but not a bit of it. They loved every minute of it. I'm sure the jockey did too. He's with Tom again.
He is. I bet he absolutely loved that. 2 in 2. Well done, Christophe.
Yeah, thank you very much. Very glad. Very happy for Japanese team. Once again, it shows that Japanese horses are very strong, and I'm very glad today that she could find her form again. We had a good trip, and she used her turn of foot. At the end, she holds on at the finish line. Very happy.
Were you at all worried about the distance for her, back in distance?
No, not at all, because she's won over several furlongs in Japan in Chukyu Racecourse, who looks like a little bit Riyadh. with a short turn and a long straight. So I knew she would be comfortable here.
And the win, 2 races on the turf. We know Japan have had great success on the dirt out here, but it just shows the versatility all the Japanese team have.
Yeah, of course, they are almighty. You know, we have races over on the dirt, on the turf, and with a lot of good horses, with good pedigrees, American pedigrees. So they can fit everywhere.
Okay, good luck in the next.
Thank you.
Wow, Christophe Lemaire, what a night it's becoming for him. Already an extremely wealthy rider, has won some of Japan's biggest races, Japan Cup multiple times, been associated with their 2 great fillies, Gran Allegria and Almond Eye. And he knows what a good horse is, and he'll be in action again in a few moments' time in the longest race of the day on Stay Foolish. He wouldn't be without a chance either.
That horse definitely not without a chance, and especially the way that these Japanese horses have been running. I mean, they brought their A game today.
Michelle, what did you think?